We'll continue this conversation now. I want to bring in Judge Ken Vecchio. He's back. He's an attorney, GOP strategist. Also, Scott Blakeman, a political commentator. Guys, thanks so much for coming back on. I want to kind of continue what Emerald was talking about there, talking about Judge Sotomayor, Ginsburg, calling for their recusal because of known bias. Judge, I'll let you take this away. What do you make of this from what Trump's response is here?
Hypocrisy? How about that Judge Ginsburg, while President Trump was running for office, called him a fakester? If she were a jurist, meaning a true jurist, somebody who's sitting on a jury, she would immediately be recused for cause. A judge on the Supreme Court serves as both a judge and a jurist. They're the ones making the decisions, period. She shouldn't be deciding any cases involving Donald Trump personally, and it's arguable that she shouldn't be deciding cases that involve policy that's directly coming from the president as an executive order. With reference to Judge Sotomayor, I mean, she's asking for the same thing for herself then. If she says that these appointees by Trump shouldn't be deciding cases in essence, or that's where she's going with what she stated, then she shouldn't be deciding cases involved with them for the opposite reason. So this is really farcical.
Scott, would you jump in there too?
Yes, I wish Ken was wearing his judge's hat instead of his MAGA hat, because this is not accurate at all. What Sotomayor said, which is not inappropriate at all, President Trump has been targeting the judiciary. I would hope that would trouble you, Ken. He's targeted the judge in the Roger Stone case. Presidents never target actual judges, they target opinions. All Sotomayor was referring to were the over 20 emergency stays that the federal government has requested of the Supreme Court for lower court rulings, which is unprecedented. Under Obama and George W. Bush, there were only 8 in 16 years. There have been over 20 in the 3 years of the Trump term. So that's what's inappropriate. Nobody is saying that what Sotomayor said is inappropriate.
Scott,
She's not targeting
Scott,
anyone.
I'm wearing this hat. It's a halo. It's a halo for justice.
You're an angel?
It's a halo for justice. Justice is the only thing that we're concerned about as judges.
Should a president attack judges and a jury foreman?
A president has absolutely every right, if not an obligation, to be speaking out against inappropriate and unjust decisions by the judiciary.
He wasn't talking about decisions. He was talking about the judges themselves.
The judiciary is part of the 3 branches of government. The executive branch is distinct. The executive branch acts as a check and balance factor against the judiciary. And when somebody in the executive feels that there is an improper action taken by a judge, not only is it their right, I believe it's their firm obligation to speak out against them. And these judges, these far-left judges, are inappropriately, improperly targeting defendants like Roger Stone, like numerous others.
The Supreme Court didn't deal with Roger Stone, and this was, you think that the judge in that case is improperly...
You're talking about specific judges.
What about the justice system? Why don't you just believe in the rule of law? They may not agree with it, but we have to stand by it.
Yeah, I believe in the rule of law. And part of the rule of law is...
No, but you don't like it when people you like get convicted.
Part of the rule of the law is you can test what people in other branches of the government and in your own branch of government.
I'm going to jump in really quick, and you guys make excellent points here. I want to switch topics. Bernie Sanders. How does Bernie Sanders look right now? In terms of the stock market, took a huge hit yesterday. That is the lead story of what's happening today, to continue to watch that. My question is, our president does indeed run on a strong economy, a strong market. If this takes a dive and continues to do so, does it make someone like Bernie Sanders more appealing, Scott?
I really think that, look, as someone who likes Bernie Sanders, this is not the issue. This coronavirus is on the verge of a pandemic. The World Health Organization called it Disease X. This is a real crisis. It's not a political issue. And you know, as I said before, unlike the Republicans in the Obama administration who rooted for him to fail, I want Trump to get this right, but he needs to depend on these career government officials who are experienced and not, gut National Security Council and gut the Department of Homeland Security. We need all hands on deck.
30 seconds.
Okay. Americans have more jobs right now. Americans are buying homes at a significantly greater rate right now. Americans have less regulation in their lives, which means less government interference. The economy's booming. So let's scare everybody and make them believe that some deadly virus is coming to the United States so that they can distract from the great booming economy from Donald Trump. That's unfair, and it's disgusting, and it's perverse.
We appreciate both of you guys coming on. That is Judge Ken Vecchio there. He's attorney and GOP strategist. Scott Blakeman here as well, political commentator. Guys, thank you very much.